அனைவருக்கும் வணக்கம். நாம் அனைவரும் 75வது சுதந்திர தின விழாவை மகிழ்ச்சியுடன் கொண்டாடி வருகிறோம். நம்முடைய தாய் தந்தை, தாய்மொழி, தாய் நாடு ஆகியவற்றின் மேல் நம்ம மிகுந்த மரியாதையும் பக்தியும் கொள்ள வேண்டும். நம் நாடு நன்றாக வளமாக இருந்தால்தான் நாம் வளமாக இருக்க முடியும். நாம் நாடு வளமாக இருக்க நாம் அனைவரும் ஒன்றாக பாடுபட வேண்டும். We have attained independence, but we need to become independent. We should start depending less and less on other countries and grow. உங்கள் எல்லோருக்கும் என்னுடைய மனமார்ந்த சுதந்திர தின வாழ்த்துக்கள். பாரத மாதா கி ஜெய்.
I am a proud Indian. My country is rich in tradition, culture, values and legacy. We've been consistently creating ripples in the corporate field, in the information technology domain, and recently in the sports field also. We are growing. That's the greatest achievement ever. Now it is time, on the 75th independence, it is time for each one of the Indian to take up the challenge posed by John F. Kennedy to every American. That is, ask not what the country can do for you, ask what you can do for the country. Let's take it up and evolve very sound and strong in its 100th year of independence. Thank you.
My dear fellow Indians, today we have completed 75 years of freedom. Independence Day is the biggest festival of democracy for all Indians. It is a day to remind everyone that freedom does not come easily to anyone. It is a day to remember the sacrifices of lakhs of freedom fighters who fought for our nation. We are the beneficiaries of the sacrifices made by our ancestors. With freedom comes great responsibility. Responsibility and freedom go together. If you don't want to take responsibility, you can't have freedom either. Let us take a vow to oblige with the Indian Constitution, to protect the integrity, sovereignty and unity of India. Let us be more responsible citizens. Let us work hard to realize our full potential and to strive towards excellence in all genres of individual and collective activities. Let us contribute to the development of our country and society. Happy Independence Day. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Happy 75th Independence Day to all of you. On the occasion of this Azadi ka Amrit Mahotsov, so we should recall our rich heritage, our culture, our diversity, so that we can work together for a better future for India. Jai Hind.
It is our Independence Day, and we should feel proud to live in a country which gives us freedom of speech, freedom to live life in our own way. We should not forget the sacrifices that went into getting us that freedom. Now, no nation is perfect. It can only be made perfect by you and me. So let us realize our responsibilities and let us do our bit to make India a better and safe place to live in. Happy Independence Day. Proud to be a citizen of India.
Hello everyone. At this moment, we have crossed through 75 years of independence and we have a great moment to celebrate Azadi ka Amrit Mahotsov. India being such a big country with 140 crore population and 120 plus languages and 270 plus mother tongues or dialects. Every 100 kilometers when you travel, you see different culture, different dressing pattern, different food habits, and the diversity is such huge. But still we all stand glued together. We are one India, a united India. I'm so proud of being an Indian. Hold your head high because India is going to be the supernatural power. Happy Independence Day.
Hi, as a proud citizen of this independent nation on this 75th Independence Day, on behalf of all the women, I would like to thank the nation and our leaders for empowering us and providing us a lot of opportunities for our growth. Thank you. Happy Independence Day to all. Jai Hind.
Hello everyone, I am RENUKA, working as a program executive from Thiagarajar School of Management. I am wishing you all a happy 75th Independence Day. And during this time, during this day, I wish we have to make our nation a corruption-free nation. India has achieved in so many waves, in so many actions if we are compared to the whole world. But one thing we have to do is we have to make our nation a corruption-free one. And let us all pledge to make our nation a corruption-free nation in this 75th Independence Day. Jai Hind.
Today we are celebrating Independence Day after completion of 75 years. It's a very glorious thing to remember the past. First and foremost, I would like to salute all the freedom fighters who have brought this freedom for us. To tell you frankly means it's a moment of pride. This moment we should cherish in our lives. As far as women is concerned, today freedom for them is in different perspective. A woman should walk on the road freely without fear. And if a woman is relishing all the happiness as she likes and lives freely with free thought and equal wages and empowering through education, that is the real freedom for women. I welcome all the women folk to empower themselves by educating themselves. Because when a woman is educated, the whole family is educated. That is the real freedom that can uplift their lives. So let's all enjoy this Independence Day. Happy Independence Day.
Happy that we are celebrating our 75th year of independence. At this juncture, I would like to thank all the freedom fighters and great leaders of our nation who made India to this level. I want the youngsters to follow these principles so that they can shine in their life. Have moral courage to stand for what is right and what is wrong. Be resilient in face of adversities like COVID. Be purposeful in pursuit of excellence. Follow a healthy lifestyle. In case if the youngsters are having these qualities, then they don't have to search for a job, the jobs will search for them. They don't have to run behind salary, the salary will run behind them. They don't have to secure a job, the jobs will secure them. With these few words, I would like to thank the freedom fighters and great leaders of our nation again, and Vande Mataram and Jai Hind from me.
Hi, good afternoon. This is a proud moment for all our citizens because we are celebrating the 75th Independence Day, and this year's theme is that nation first, always first. Okay, if you see in the past 75 years how our economy is evolved. When in 1950 our GDP and our GDP ranking in nominal GDP is around 5th rank, okay, and after certain period of time we fell to 11th rank and 12th rank in GDP rankings, and now we again in 2021 we reached the 5th position in the overall GDP when comparing to the other world nations. So that means we completed a U-shaped recovery. So for that all the previous governments and the current government helped a lot in developing our economy. Moreover, while developing the economy, we have to think that India lives in villages, okay? That rural India also garnered a huge, tremendous support during these 75 years of economic growth. And if you see the psychological difference between rural and urban is nothing but it is a psychological difference. That means the rural is also now coming into urban level. So that means how developed we are having that rural setup in our Indian economy. So these are the some beautiful things during our 75 years of growth. That means that bridge gap, okay, from rural to urban. And if you see that industrial growth also enormous. After 1991 we see a huge enormous of industrial growth. Initially other world nations treated us as a third world economy, but now other advanced economies are looking for us for a better partnership. So I hope this 75th Independence Day will pave a great way in order to attain a highest level of growth in all terms of economic growth in the 100th Independence Day. Thank you.
Independence, according to me, is the freedom from oppression. Those days, we were fighting against the Britishers. The Britishers were enslaving our Indians and we were fighting against their oppression. But in the current world, we have enjoyed the freedom for almost 75 years. We are living in a world where we are dominated or oppressed or suppressed by our own thoughts. So in order to overcome these thoughts, it is us who has to fight our own selves. When we fight our own selves and fight for our own freedom from our own suppressions, we live in a better place. Our society will get better and we'll all have a better life for our own children and our future generations. Very happy Independence Day. Thank you.
My thought of our 75th Independence Day of India. Today we have completed 75 years of freedom and we have to salute all our freedom fighters for this freedom. On August 15, 1947, the country became free forever. August 15, that is Independence Day, is considered to be a day of pride and good fortune for India because this day creates a new sprite of hope, enthusiasm and patriotism in our hearts and reminds us of how much sacrifice we have made for this day. In order to achieve and protect it, if we have to sacrifice our life, then we have to definitely do it. This is the reason why we have celebrated our Independence Day with full enthusiasm. Happy Independence Day. Jai Hind.
Hello all, I am SENTHIL. According to me, Independence Day means celebrating freedom. For us, the modern day youths, freedom is a state of mind, the ability to express our thoughts clearly and the ability to convey our feelings clearly without any hesitation and the ability to make our own choices and live by it. Thank you. Jai Hind. Happy Independence Day.
First of all, I would like to wish everyone happy 75 years of independence. I take this as an immense honor to be even standing here and talking whatever I want with total freedom. On such an honorable day, let us remember the lakhs of people who sacrificed their lives to give us the freedom we enjoy today. Let us all put aside our religion, caste and creed and come together and stand under one name, one nation, India. Jai Hind.
We all know that we got our independence on 15th August 1947. But many of us don't know the struggle for freedom begins in 1857. From 1857 to 1947, our history noticed several revolutions and sacrifices of our great freedom fighters. So, on this patriotic day, we are not only celebrating our freedom, but also take this as an opportunity to give a tribute to our freedom fighters who sacrificed their lives for us. Happy Independence Day. Jai Hind.
I hereby proudly take this auspicious time to appreciate all the freedom fighters who fought for us and made our life beautiful. And also, I would like to extend my gratitude to all the winners of the Commonwealth Games who bagged us 61 medals and listed 4 in the medal tally. As well as, I would like to encourage all of you to participate in the events which we will be conducting in the near future. Happy Independence Day. Jai Hind.